Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP, but before I get this video started, I got to mention this. House Financial Services doesn't plan to subpoena Sam Bankman-Fried to testify at a hearing on FTX collapse per CNBC. This is ludicrous in my opinion. They absolutely should subpoena him, and when he gets here, throw a set of handcuffs on him and lock him up already. They need to stop setting a narrative that he's the victim. Swap List XRP says XRP is the most anticipated listing. So UAE-based decentralized exchange and non-custodial crypto wallet SataSwap has listed XRP, allowing users to trade the asset on the platform. The move comes when the legal tussle between Ripple and the SEC is nearing its terminus. And we see this happening here and there for XRP. But why doesn't Coinbase relist XRP already? I see it all the time all over crypto Twitter, and it would be great if they did. Some people feel they're never going to relist it. They don't want us holding XRP. So Ripple and XRP, what's the difference? Because a lot of people keep saying XRP is in a lawsuit with the SEC. No, XRP isn't. Ripple is. So let's take a look at what's the difference. So Ripple is a technology company that provides the most efficient solutions for sending money globally. XRP is an independent digital asset. The XRP ledger is the open source blockchain technology behind it. How is one related to each other? So Ripple is a software company that uses XRP and the XRP ledger in its product, XRapid. It does not control the digital asset or technology. Ripple does own 60 billion XRP. Approximately 55 billion is locked up in escrow. But now I believe they own less than that. The XRP ledger cannot be owned by any single entity. It exists independent of any one person or business, including Ripple. Who controls whether it succeeds or fails? The board, founders, and employees of Ripple. For XRP, it's the community who deal in XRP, use the technology, or generate or contribute to XRP or the XRP ledger. Who uses it? Financial institutions use Ripple's products. Anyone can use XRP built on the XRP ledger or list XRP on their exchange. Who owns it? Ripple, the founders, investors, employees who hold stock in Ripple. XRP, anyone can own XRP. So that's the differences. I keep seeing people say, when XRP loses the lawsuit, it's going to zero. It's Ripple that's in that lawsuit. The main reason I'm so passionate about XRP is I know there is an amazing company building usage for XRP. When you see Ripple alongside companies like IBM, Google, and Bank of America, you must realize once we win the court case, the use case will explode. And that's the thing, we're not even there yet. We are so early as far as XRP holders. Institutional money didn't even get here yet. Think about it like that. Ripple, Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, what do they all have in common? SEC filed a lawsuit against them for no valid reason. They all settled and went parabolic the following years. And I believe that's exactly what's going to happen with Ripple. I feel they're definitely going to win the lawsuit unless there's some sort of corruption behind that judge. But everything looks really good. And it looks like Ripple is continuing to grow at the same time while tied up in a lawsuit. Think about that. Why do we allow this stuff? Jamie Dimon says investing in crypto tokens is like buying pet rocks. Remember, he said that. But he now, it looks like he's all about Ripple. So crypto skeptic and JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says there is validity and utility behind blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Why did he choose the word utility though? I feel that he was always working with Ripple for years now. Ripple Labs partners teams up with JP Morgan in UAE and a crypto exchange license in the UAE, and one of Ripple Labs' partners has linked a strategic partnership with global banking giant JP Morgan, a recent press release states. And I feel that maybe the lawsuit was to hold Ripple back a little bit, maybe buy some time for everything to get put in place as far as JP Morgan as well, because the banks aren't going to get left behind. That's what it comes down to. So, if the case was held back to give JP Morgan a shot at cross-border payments, and now we see JP Morgan working with Ripple partners, most likely working with Ripple directly somehow, some way, I feel better about the outcome of this court proceeding that's about to happen, settlement or judgment, whatever the case may be. I feel Ripple's definitely going to win it. Goldman Sachs Group, Inc., JP Morgan Chase and Company, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, and Citigroup also suffer intense selling on Monday and Tuesday. Bank of America stock plunges, leading sell-off in shares of largest U.S. banks. And I feel all these banks are positioning themselves for what's about to come next. I feel that's why they're all getting tied into crypto, partnering with Ripple. And we see Bank of America even wants to use the ODL service. So, Bank of America, we estimate a market crash of 24% in 2023. Morgan Stanley, 24% in 2023. JP Morgan estimates a crash of 24% in 2023. Crypto Twitter, the bottom is in, bull is coming back. And I said 2023 looks like a great year for crypto. And these banks know that they're definitely going to crash out the current financial system at some point. They want to position themselves now for what's about to happen. That's my opinion on why JP Morgan is getting tied up with partners of Ripple. We see that happen also with Wells Fargo, Bank of America, other banks throughout the world. These banks want to stay relevant. That's what it comes down to. Just in, Ripple partners Cent B and CurrencyCloud team up to boost international remittance. And we see this happening all the time. So CurrencyCloud has partnered with South Korea-based global remittance and payment provider Cent B to improve the regional reach of its payment service and offer its Korean customers and businesses a more streamlined, customized experience when sending money internationally. The partnership allows CentB to offer low-cost FX to its clients, enabling it to scale faster as it looks to expand in the global foreign exchange market. By integrating CurrencyCloud's APIs into its existing FX management technology, it can now offer a fully automated payments process to its Singapore and South Korea-based customers, providing them with faster, streamlined transactions to the UK, EU, Canada, and the US. And we're going to see this happen more and more as we get closer to the new financial system rolling out. We're probably going to see partnerships like this going on a daily basis because everybody needs to get on board while they still have time. Pay salaries with XRP. Here's why. Ripple is one of the leaders for crypto payments. Boost companies' efficiency with XRP. And this is also very big. And we see how Ripple can get tied into companies, get tied into enterprise as well. When it comes to cross-border payments, it's not just banks and financial institutions that are realizing the benefits of blockchain, on-demand liquidity for corporate enterprise, international trade finance. Ripple is positioning themselves everywhere. It's not just the banks. This is bigger than a lot of people think. Ripple is literally going to handle all the money. Meeting global goal is team effort. We signed a climate pledge to join a community of companies sharing knowledge, ideas, best practices, and dedication to climate action. And we know that Ripple is tied to a lot with the climate, as well as other cryptocurrencies. Let me tell you something. I believe the World Economic Forum is writing those regulations that are about to roll out, and climate change is going to be tied to all of them. If your crypto isn't green, it will be gone. But I believe Amazon started the climate pledge. And then we see this, Ripple ODL joins Amazon's payment service provider program. So I believe Ripple and Amazon are going to work a lot together in the coming years. Most likely starting next year, we'll see more and more announcements coming from Amazon and Ripple. Ripple and XRP can save banks 40% today in cost and up to 60% long term. That's why the banks want to utilize it. That's why this lawsuit needs to end. The banks here in the U.S. want to compete with the rest of the world. They're not going to want to be left behind. and they're going to want to save money. It's all about cost. I believe all these banks are positioning themselves, though, the big banks. Right now, they're getting ahead of everyone else. They want to stay relevant. That's what it comes down to. I'm not so concerned about the SEC lawsuit in any way. I know XRP is still going to be utilized throughout the rest of the world, even if it wasn't utilized in the US. But when you see JP Morgan working with Ripple, Bank of America mentioning Ripple, Wells Fargo calling XRP a cryptocurrency, even while it's in a lawsuit with the SEC, you know the outcome already. Because there's no way the U.S. banks are going to get left behind. They would be absolutely outraged, and they're the ones controlling the U.S., not the government. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.